We can resume recording. Hooray! Welcome back. Um, so yes, Meepo's getting ready to show you the way. Oh, I just realized Baron's gone again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, welcome back. All right, here we go.
So I talked to Meepo and I go, so are we going in this room? What are the other rooms?
Uh, Meepo kind of points out to the down here,
Okay.
and that's the dragon show. Over there is a guard room.
What's in the guard room?
My friends.
Can we say hi to them? Or are they aggressive or are they like?
No, we should go to see Eastergill.
All right. Well, what about in the other room? So you said guard room. Said puppy chow. Dragon chow. What else?
That's the long hallway.
A long hallway. Okay, let's go. We'll go talk to
Me.
We'll
So
follow
yeah,
Bob
he
for now.
kind of leads you down the ways a little bit.
Okay.
He also seems to be saying something kind of like unintelligible that he's kind of like yelling out.
So I'm gonna look at one of the guys and go, hey, one of us should keep our eyes like behind us in case they try to surround us, and one of us should like go ahead. Who wants to go in front and who wants to go back in case they try to surround us?
I look at Baird, nudge him in the ribs, and say, "You follow the little one. Smash him if he betrays us."
Sounds good.
I'll shift
I'll
to the
take
back.
that.
You
No,
get
I'll,
back?
I'll take
I'll
the
go middle.
back.
Okay. All right.
Smash him like a rat.
Meepo says, Meepo won't betray you, and as long as you promise to help.
We definitely promise to help.
All right, Dobby, let's go. I'll give you a sock if you play nice.
Yeah, you see another door here and here. And as he's walking along, he just like continues it's just like a short, unintelligible phrase that he just yells out. And there seems to be no response.
Fuck him. He's obviously telling people that we're here. Hey, so I'd say past this door right here. I go, hey, Meepo, what's in this door?
Which one?
Wait, well, I'm right next to it.
It's empty.
About this door.
That's a guard room.
Okay, keep going. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that guard room in case someone tries to pop out. If someone pops out of that room real quick, I'm running a dodge action basically as we go along this hallway.
You're always dodging, stepping to and fro. You're so lithe on your feet. I've never seen anyone so. And he continues to lead you around the corner.
Oh, I can't see him.
Dobby, I can't see you. Meepo.
Meepo! Meepo!
I'm blind.
And he just turns around.
Meepo!
He just turns around. He's like, "What? I'm right here."
Oh, sorry. I thought you died on me.
Sorry, Meepo. I couldn't hear you crying anymore. I thought you must
Yeah.
have died.
Yeah.
I'm really crying. Jesus.
Yeah. You actually you're looking at the back of him, and he is just covered in scars.
So I'm gonna scream at Meepo and go, "Hey, Meepo, let's be real honest. Do they treat you right?"
Yes, I'm the keeper of the dragon. It's a very honored position.
Why are you so hurt? Or do the others hurt you, or is it the
Probably.
dragon?
The dragon gets a little nippy.
A little nippy. You seem kind of nipped. If you get what I mean.
It's just part of the job.
All right. Okay. What?
Not very good at it with all those scars. Sorry.
Meepo, you keep screaming out something. What are you saying?
Oh, it's a password. It tells them that we're friendly.
Oh, can you repeat it for me? Can you? I want to know what so that I can say because like I want to make sure that everyone knows that we're friendly too. We're not trying to harm anyone.
Yeah. You can't really you don't understand what it means.
Can I repeat it? Can I repeat it to him? It's like, is this what it is? And I can say, works for me, work.
It's like your draconic isn't very good.
It's draconic.
With it? I just want to help you with it.
Yeah. I mean, I think you get the gist of it. But
can I scream it back to him and see if he agrees that it's close?
Give me a. Oh, let's see. What kind of check would this be?
Performance?
Yeah, I think it would be a performance check.
All right, I'm done with that. You want me to do that?
Yeah. Well, I've heard better, but it's usable.
Passable? It's passable? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, alright. Alright, cool.
Such a good
All right.
performer.
Yeah, and he leads you up the rest of the way. It's just a very long hallway. And right. Oops. And right in here, at which point
We can.
find yourself face to face with this individual. A short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sit a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws. You see a rather regal looking creature for what it is, being scaled and the like, sitting on a throne before you, flanked by two rather well-armed figures, at least in comparison to Meepo. They seem to be better armed.
Okay.
And the creature turns to Meepo and says, "Meepo, who have you brought here?" And Meepo responds, "They're friends. They've promised to help rescue the dragon."
Yeah. We come to a junior quest. We mean no harm. We only want to see what you have to offer us to fix our dragon problem.
She kind of squints at you and, "Dwarf, what is your name?"
I say, my name is George. I was given a very poor name at birth, as I came from an orphanage, and they were humans, so they gave me the name George. I know it's stupid, but that's who I am.
Yes, it is a very stupid name. It fits you.
It does fit me, I understand. But my name is George. Here are my two friends, Frank and Castro. They're both of the clan of Lightfoot, and I am of the clan of Stormfeather.
I've not heard those clan names in a long time.
Yeah, I know. They're not. We only come to see what you have to offer. We mean no harm in any way, shape, or form. We are just mere travelers. We noticed this area and we wanted to seek out any kind of adventures possible. Lilo!
We fell into some holes, and we don't want to be returning that way.
Yes.
Hmm.
I kind of moved to the middle of the room, kind of talking and kind of looking around, see if I can see anything down the hallway. But like it's still keeping the attention of everyone around me. I'm just trying to like look around.
Do you have a torch out?
Yes, they
Okay.
definitely still do.
Yeah. Looking further down the hallway, you do see, first off, another doorway here and
Okay.
here.
Yep, I see them. Yep.
There's
no up here, right?
yes, and you see one up there. You hear what sounds to be some kind of unintelligible gargling coming from this door.
Gargling. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gargling. Got it. Okay.
And
Is it like sound like a human, or is it like more like a mechanical gargling?
it's definitely not human, but it's not mechanical. Yeah.
Okay, it's a creature.
And then further down the way, you see 3 more very well-equipped looking guards.
Okay. So I asked. So you said dragon. Is there some place it is? What happened to it? Like, can you talk to me more about it?
See.
Do these people seem like aggressive, or are they just like relaxed?
They look a little tense.
Okay. Can I try to like relax them? Let's say like we obviously mean no harm.
Yeah.
Please.
Immediately, like upon like you began like what's the deal with the dragon? Eustrail looks to you and says, "The goblins, they stole our dragon."
Oh, I hate goblins. Does anyone like goblins?
No, of course, everyone hates
Yeah, they're
goblins.
like the worst. Absolute worst.
They stole our dragon. If you
Okay,
return
what don't
Calcris
they
to
steal?
us, I shall grant you a reward.
What kind of a reward? Like, let's be honest. I understand it's a dragon. We got to deal with goblins. Like, is this worth my time? Please make it worth my time, because I really want to help you guys. Because I fucking hate dragons. I mean, sorry, goblins. I hate goblins. I like dragons. I can help you with your dragon. I don't care about dragons.
Well, let's see. 1 second.
Good.
Eustrail looks to you and she points over at a nearby altar. Yes, she.
Got it. Okay.
And she said, "I would be willing to offer you one of these items." And then she points up above her and she says, "Or I could offer you the dragon's key."
Okay.
That's the key that's sitting in the
Yep.
the mouth
So
of the
it's the
dragon.
mystery gift or something that we can see.
Oh, it is. So I go, okay. I have a question though. I know that some travelers came by here earlier. Do we have some? Did anyone else come by here that you've talked to recently? Like a group of 3 or 4 guys?
Yes, the human adventurers. They went to fight the goblins, but they never returned.
How long ago were they here?
Some time ago.
Okay.
How many goblins were there? Like, did you guys see? Like, did they do this all stealthily? You didn't see them attack, or was there a battle?
Yes, they stole the dragon in one of their raids.
Okay.
Were they being organized by anyone?
Yes.
Like, were they?
The outcast. He lives below. He grows the fruit which he
what?
gives to the goblins.
Yeah.
The outcast.
What is that? That sounds interesting.
I assume it's an outcast, one of them.
Oh yeah.
Those dragon thieving goblins are his servants.
Hey, okay, not to be rude, but what the heck is in that room over there? And I point to the room that's like gargling. Like, it's really distracting. What's going on?
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Yes.
Like What did they do?
They're goblins. We plan to ransom them back.
No, can we question them real quick? I would like to question them to see if we can get some information from them. I'm pretty persuasive.
Yeah, actually give me a persuasion check really fast.
Yeah.
Wow. We're rolling well until we fall in holes.
Yeah, definitely. Thus far, you
Alright.
seem trustworthy enough. You can
Yeah,
question them.
Yeah, I would love to because I think that we maybe get some really useful information out of them.
Good, good.
I move over to the room.
Yeah.
And I beckon up the guards. I beckon up the guards like, hey, guards, I'm not trying to mean no harm. Do you guys mind? They have rapport with you. They may be able to like be a little more scared as you open the door. So I like motion over to these guards. Like,
Meepo just like runs over me. Meepo will open the door.
okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna ready a dodge action in case these guys come out just wailing.
Okay. Yeah. Piccolo, are you just standing over there still?
I'm holding the exit.
You're
Okay,
holding the
that's
exit.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do. I see him doing the same thing. I'm gonna hold this exit in case they try to run out the other way.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned that I'm going to be attacked. So I'm just.
Can I see down this hallway? Right?
Oh yes, yeah. Let me reveal that to you. 1 second.
Yeah. Very good.
I'm not concerned. Looking signaling to those two, I'm not concerned about the prisoners. I'm concerned about betrayal.
Well, I'm concerned about the prisoners running like a bitch. So I'm gonna if a prisoner tries to like sprint down this hallway, I'm Eldritch blasting the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
That
Meepo opens up the door, and for you. And inside, Baron, you see 4 small humanoids. They're shackled by thick, rusted chains attached to large iron spikes set in the floor. Several broken weapons and sundered shields lie in one corner. They look at you and go, "Hey! Hey! Hey!
Baron, what's going on in there?
Hey!
Can they get out of there?
Dwarf!
I can't help but laugh at them.
Hey!
So, as Baron's like belly laughing over here, I'm not on top of Baron, but I'm like,
You dwarves!
"Guys,
Hey! Hey!
hey, shut up for a second.
Hey!
Now, the next person to say hey gets an Eldritch Blast to the face. They say what?
Meepo looks over and says, "Don't kill them. We're going to ransom them."
Just going to smack them around a bit.
Yeah, I gotta scare them, intimidate the fuck out of them. So I call over.
Hey!
No, okay, you know what? That's it. I take my light hammer and I throw the closest.
Why are you going to throw a hammer? Just.
Yeah, throwing a hammer at the goblin.
Okay.
I want to.
I'm gonna use intimidation as fuck with my light hammer and be like, "Fuck you!"
All right. Throw your hammer.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Where's my goddamn?
I'm sitting the hallway.
Chained up goddamn goblin.
It's shackled.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Intimidate the fuck out of him.
Let's see real fast. Do I have that pulled up?
How is he dodging me?
He's only
He's dying,
shackled.
no armor on, and shackled. It just should
Well,
be
you
an
didn't have to
advantage.
dodge. You could have just missed.
Yeah, it should be an advantage. He's not able to move.
He's only shackled. He can definitely move.
But like, whatchamacallit, when the Roots had them, they were at a disadvantage. Why wouldn't they be disadvantaged when they're shackled?
Let's see. Yeah. The hammer flies just past his head, and he goes, "Hey!"
Hey! All right. Baron, take a slice!
I want to backhand them. I want to backhand them. How do I even do unarmed combat?
Yeah, take a swing at him with your hand.
Just do like a 1d4.
Just one.
Roll 20. Roll 20.
Yeah, he's just sputtering in your face. Just dribble is just pouring out of his mouth.
I'm trying to intimidate the fuck out of this guy.
Well, so far you missed.
The room is laughing.
I'm gonna go grab the light hammer, by the way, as he's trying to smack him.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I not get like plus like strength proficiency to that or
It wouldn't
whatever?
matter.
I think it's still miss,
There's
but
no way.
Yeah, Meepo's kind of stepping back. Like, he's just, like, kind of weirded out by this whole thing. And one of the goblins turns to you as he gets, you know, as you get close to him, playing, he goes, "Hey, let us out of here.
Why? Why on earth would I let you out of here?
We'll give you whatever you want."
No, yeah, you got nothing right now. You're shackled up. Why?
We can give you safe passage. Whatever you want.
What?
We have
No.
gold. We have
How much gold?
women.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Like, one of them looks over.
Goblin women. We've all been there, done that. Let's just
No,
pass it off.
there was a raid. We got some dwarf women. They're very beardy.
All right, you're lying to me right now. I'm with you. Okay.
How beardy.
I don't know what
Alright.
makes for an attractive dwarf woman.
Goblin,
What do you
I
want?
will murder you right where you stand.
No.
My question is, where's the dragon?
Well, if you let us out, we'll take you to him.
Nope, that's not how this works. I will let you out if you give me good information.
Let's see. Wait. Go ahead.
oh no, I just tried to make an unarmed thing. I'll just test it later.
Okay.
I turned to Oost Trail.
Which one? Everyone give me names. Give me names. Name me off. What's the first closest one? All right, do it. Come on with names.
He utters a name that is completely unintelligible to you.
All right, second guy.
Also unintelligible to you.
Third
They
guy.
seem to have very weird just
Nope. One of them's gonna have a normal name. Third guy, what's your name?
Ted.
Feeling
What?
Ted. My name is
Ted.
Ted.
Fourth guy, what's your name?
It's
And I
completely
look over at
unintelligible.
Go. Ted.
I look over at
Ted,
Flint
okay.
and I'm just
Ted.
like,
You
Yes,
are
that's
fine.
me.
Are you
I am Ted.
wasting,
Okay.
Ted.
why are you
goblin.
wasting our time with these goblins?
No,
Like,
Ted.
Wait,
So
no,
I say,
our
hey,
boss. Our boss, he knows where the dragon is. We took it.
Fine. Okay. I scream over to good old Pickle. Pickle, they give me stitches.
Hey, Pickle.
I look at the clusterfuck in the room and say, "Fuck off."
No,
Meepo's-
Pickle, get in here.
Meepo's just
Pickle!
looking at you like, who's Pickle?
I've had it.
Pickle.
No, you gave us code names, you dummy.
I turned to Oost Trail. I turned to Oost Trail and asked her, "Can we have one of the goblins?"
I did. I look.
He still says,
Castro.
We cannot give you one of the goblins, but if you would like, you can take Meepo with you.
Castro,
Yes,
get in here.
we would like.
Castro.
And Meepo, I don't know what, but this guy over here just really likes pickles. That's why he keeps saying that.
Castro, get in here.
Meepo just, what's a pickle?
Castro.
One of the goblins is just like,
We have pickles. We have so many pickles. I have a jar. It's full of pickles. You can have all the pickles you want. Just let me go.
Wait. As Baron leaves the room,
Look, just
I go
draw
up and
the
close
guard's
the door.
attention away.
no.
We can sneak out one at a
Close
time.
the door. Shush! Shut the fuck up!
We know a
Close the
secret
door.
way into
No,
our
shut up,
base.
Goblin, shut up.
Goblins don't
give
do
me an
shit.
intimidation check.
I close the door. And I go. And as I close it, I scream.
Wait,
"Fuck
no!
up." And then, okay, wait. Then I start whispering. Hey, guys, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, Goblin.
Yes.
What weapons do you have?
What's
They kind
ever
of
in the
point
room?
over in the
Exactly.
corner, and there's just like broken scimitars that aren't.
They're all broken?
Yeah, it's all
They're
just
not useful.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So then I go over to the goblins and go, okay, Ted. All right, I'm talking to you because you're the only one's name I actually fucking know. Ted.
Yes, me, Ted. That is me. I am Ted.
All right. Keep it down, Ted.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Any of you good at combat in any way, shape, or form?
Yes, we're all terrific at combat. The best.
Okay. Any of you good with a short bow?
What? No way.
Yes, all of us. We are all good at combat with short bows.
I don't believe
I am
any
the
of you right
best.
now. You're all fucking retarded.
He points
no.
over at one of them and he goes,
He won an archery competition. I saw it.
No.
I was there.
Nope. I don't believe any of you now. Okay. You're all useless. Okay. If you guys give me useful information, I will arm you and we will blast out of this chamber and kill all of them. Now, I need you to prove A, you have the information I need, and B, you're good at combat.
Yes, we're
All
very
right.
good at combat.
How are they going to prove that when they're shackled?
Well, you just have to let us go and see.
No.
I glance at Baron at the
aren't
six
you
heavily
guys like
armed guards.
out like aren't you guys outside right now and
Yeah, they're
Flint's
outside.
just
They
been
can't hear anything I'm saying. They
Yeah.
can't hear anything I'm saying.
Now,
All right,
Banner and I are looking at each other, looking at the heavily armed five guards in the room. Knowing,
All right, so I'm looking at the goblins. Okay, hey. All right, what information you got? And I'll let you go. I'll give you weapons, and we'll blast our way out of here. Okay.
And I say, what do you do for
I
fun?
haven't-
Looking over here. I'm like, what's up? What do you do for fun around here?
he's like, well, I tend to try to take care of the dragon, and I clean the room, and I feed it,
How'd they
and
go so?
I look after its food.
Well, looks like you've gotten beaten up quite a couple times. Right now, I'm kind of hurting. Do you have anything that could help me heal up
Well,
before we go on a
just do
quest?
what I always do. You walk it off.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm still talking to the goblins. I'm trying to convince them at this point that I'm going to arm them
What are you arming them with?
with my short bow, with my dagger, and my light hammer.
Okay, they're still all chained there.
Yes, I understand that point. My point is I'm trying to convince them that I'm going to arm them, so give me information to prove that you are worthy of being armed.
We can show you the room where we keep the dragon.
Okay, no, that's too oblivious, right? You're giving me nothing, right? I get it. You guys are persuasive little goblins, but let's be honest. I
Who's
trust you.
persuasive?
You gotta give me something.
We're totally
That makes
going
you
to negotiate our way out of here.
All right, you guys are useless. I'm leaving. So I like
No,
go to,
don't
like, start
go.
opening
Don't
doors.
go. We will help you.
I look over at the king. Or the
How
queen.
many
Sorry.
kobolds are out there?
There
I
are
look over
7.
at the queen and I just say,
Yeah.
how much were you gonna ransom them for?
Hmm.
I'm about ready to pay to kill one.
I'm about to pay to kill these guys.
You guys can't hear anything that's going on in this room, FY.
I'm talking to the
Yeah,
queen over
absolutely.
here.
You can't hear Jack.
We're true dwarves.
I
We
mean,
hate
you-
goblins.
You can definitely hear like just coming from inside.
My conversation is independent of whatever's going on in there. I did go in there and see how annoying they were, and then I was like, ain't got time for this.
Yustra looks over at you and she says,
We tend to ransom them off for about 10 silver a head.
Oh, 1 gold? Fuck that.
If
It's
they don't
4
pay,
pretty silver.
if they don't pay, they're bound for the kobold cookpot.
Ooh.
What is your recipe for the cobalt cookpot? Is it good?
Okay. Can I keep?
Yes, it's quite delicious.
Hey,
You
Flint,
bring
wait
the
your
dragon
turn.
back.
You've been
I can
doing
share
this-
our secret recipe with you. Would you like that? Perhaps we could have some of our family cook some up for you.
I don't know if I want to be eating goblins.
It is quite delicious.
All right.
So are you still in this room with the goblins, Flint?
Yes, I'm still in this room.
Okay.
I'm threatening
Hey!
to leave the room. I'm threatening to leave the room.
Don't
If A, they don't
go!
shut the fuck up, and B, if they don't give me information I can actually use. Right. Like if you don't give me information you can use, I'm out of here. I don't give a shit if you get ransomed or if you turn into stew.
No, not stew. I don't want to be eaten by kobolds.
Yeah, you're not
I want
worth
to
less than
live.
stew. You can't persuade many people if you're
I want to
stew.
frolic in the meadows.
In the meadows, eh?
Yes,
All right.
the
Give me
meadows.
information I can actually use. You saying that you can lead me to a trail of like some doorway, like that's nothing. All right. What does that do me? Give me
Well-
something that's like I know this, and without me, you can't do it.
We know the password to get past the guards.
Which is
I'm not going to tell it to you.
our guards or the guards here, the kobold guards. or
Our
the goblin
guards.
guards? Okay, no, you have to tell it to me. Otherwise, I'm over this door and you're gonna die anyway. So who cares?
They kind of like look towards each other and they murmur a little bit.
The password is pudding.
Put it.
Pudding. Yes.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, the password is pudding.
All right, I Eldritch Blast the nearest one.
You kill him?
I shoot at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's next to you. Yeah, you hit him in the face.
I toss 10 silver to Ulster. Ustrail.
Wait, you don't know what's going on in there.
Byron and
No, I can hear the Eldritch Blast.
When
Yeah,
you were
you-
at the church and when you were at
Yeah,
the
Pickle,
prison-
give me a perception check really quick. Yeah, you suddenly hear one of the goblins go,
Ow! That hurt! What the hell?
Yeah.
No, knowing
He
what's coming,
shot
I flip.
me!
and
I flip 5 copper, saying he's not quite dead.
Eustrel kind of looks over and she's like,
I'd appreciate it if your friend did not harm any more of our prisoners.
And, these guys
walking
kinda-
over, knocking on the door.
Hey guys, okay, can I say something out of combat and out of turn? All right, I get it. You guys are like doing stuff at the same time, but when you guys were doing stuff at the church and you were doing something at the prison, I didn't barge in every single time.
Yeah, but
but
those
they-
things
like,
took
that's
less
why I
than a
gave
minute.
him. I gave him
Okay,
a
first of all-
perception check to hear that. Like, I think that's reasonable that one of the
In all
goblins
fairness,
would.
you did almost all of the talking while we were all in the same room with the
You
king,
can stay
then
there.
walked into
You
the
can
goblin
stay there.
room,
But, like,
and
the
then
thing
kept
is,
talking.
You were like making jokes about like talking to Meepo about like what does he does for fun? Like, come on.
No, because you're locked in the room.
Yeah.
He made
He
that
was
joke.
in there with me. I called you over and you didn't come. So don't like act
No.
like I'm trying to have fun here, like with these goblins, and you guys like interjecting, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like,
We're not in that
the
room.
last
The
thing
room
makes
is
sense.
closed.
But like when you're talking like, hey, Meepo, what's for fun? You're like cutting me off. I don't get it.
We're
Okay,
telling
yeah,
you.
but like also like when we're also all in the same room with the queen person, let us also ask some questions because like I felt like I didn't get to fit anything in while we were all in the same room.
You can do that. Like you like make like, hey, you know what?
And we're in
take-
agreement.
Corey, take a break. I want to ask some questions. Fine. But like when I'm trying to I'm trying to be the goblin, and it's like it doesn't make sense. Like we're like breaking it up in like these little segments.
Okay, so we will approach you with, "Hey Corey, take a break," and then that's all you had to do right here. But okay.
Sure.
What we're saying is your plan is not clear. It seems like a waste of time because you did not discuss it with us before you went in. So we are outside the room talking with Weebo or Weebo, while you get your dick sucked by 4 goblins because we don't know what the plan is.
Meepo looks over at you, Pickle, and says, "Oh, would you like to see my body pillow?"
So I think it might be a good plan, but as of right now, Baron and I are in a room unaware of what you're doing because we did not step aside and discuss it.
You keep interrupting me every single time I'm trying to do something. I get it. But like, be like, okay, Corey, you've talked for a while. Let us do what we were doing during that time. Like, 'cause it feels like every 2 minutes, it's like someone interrupting me and Brian. And Seymour, you guys can come in here. That's cool. I tried to call Byron in here. I tried to call Will in here, and you both left or didn't come. So don't like. It's annoying when you're like not coming in, but you want to be a part of the scene.
We don't want to be part of the scene.
Then don't be part of it.
We're talking with the people in the other room. As you handle the goblins, we are talking with the other people.
You interjected me 3 times in a 5-minute span.
Okay, but you've talked for 5 minutes.
That's my point. Because like until I shot someone, like fair, you got that.
All right.
Like,
All right. Okay. So we'll not barge in, but like,
Yes.
if we sit here and just don't do anything, like you try to be aware too.
Yes.
Come in. Come in. I already tried to call you to come in, and you guys
No,
refused.
Corey, take a fucking breath. It's a two-way streak. We'll be cognizant of your time speaking, and you think about how long you're speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
fair.
First of all,
That's why I'm shooting him in the face. I didn't shoot them in the face because I thought it was funny. I shot them in the face because I wanted to get to the point.
You wanted to get to the point 10 minutes in.
okay, Corey,
Yeah, I tried to shoot
I'm
them
RPing
earlier,
my
and-
character right now. My character's a dwarf, and I don't want to go in on any deal with any goblins. Okay, my
Yeah.
dwarf is not doing any of that shit. So that's my RP.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what we said. We said going in. Like, we have nothing to do with goblins.
So go ahead, carry on. We're quiet out here.
All right, I shoot the fuck out of the goblin.
Again?
No, I did once.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
Okay, you gonna give me something better than pudding?
Okay, it's larder snatch.
Larder snatch. All right, I'll be right back. I'll see what I can do. So I leave the room.
Yeah.
Close the door behind me.
As you go to open the door, like they just yell out, "He shot me! He shot me! Hey!
Immediately.
This goes against rules for prisoners!"
I leave the room and I go over to Meepo and I go, they're just gonna lie to us all day long. It may be larder snatch how we get past their guards, but I'm not confident.
Meepo looks over at you and he's like, "Yes, they'll say whatever you want to hear."
Yeah. I try to shoot him in the face, just get him a little bit scared. They went from pudding to larder snatch. I'm not buying either, but we can try
Oh,
larder
that's a
snatch.
good
in worst case
password.
scenario.
I would use that one.
All right. So I look over at what's the big one's name?
My
pickle.
password is tickle cord.
Ooze Trail. You look over at Ooze Trail.
No, I look at Pickle and I go, say Pickle, hey, let's get out of here. You talk to Ooze Trail and let's figure out where we're gonna go.
Yes, I walk over to Ooze Trail. Again, apologize profusely for my idiotic friend, his torture techniques. Pay her the 5 copper I agreed I would pay for his partial damage. And
Yeah,
thank her again for
one of the guards takes it nearby.
And I thank her again for the hospitality and promise that with Meepo, is it Meepo?
Yeah, Meepo.
Yes, we promise to return with Meepo's help and the goblin's information with the dragon statue or whatever it is.
I do peep up and I go, hey, is it possible we could take a little bit of a rest? Honestly, we hit some rough roads with some crazy stuff on the way here. Is there any chance we could just take a quick rest? And someplace that's safe?
What time is it?
It was morning/afternoon at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to take a short rest,
Well, long rest is what I was thinking.
a long rest already?
Because like half of us are at half health, and one of us doesn't have his spells.
Wow, you don't have any
don't
spells
have-
already.
Yeah. So I'm the only one with my spells. So Pickle doesn't
Yeah,
have
my
any spells. You don't.
Yeah, I do.
The short
We've taken-
rest.
We've taken a long rest. I didn't use either spell in the fight with the whatever they're called.
Methods.
Pickle?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's-
yeah. All you did
it's
was
one
dodge for
that's
that fight,
fine.
right?
Okay, then that's fine. Never mind. I thought we were all.
I have 6. I have 6 health.
How much does
We're
Baron
good.
have?
I'm at 8.
Castro and George. All right. So, never mind.
Eustrel
All right.
looks to you and says,
If you would seek to take a rest, we have spare rooms available.
Hey, do you have any like potions or anything that could heal us up real quick? Just get top us off kind of idea?
Unfortunately, no.
All right. Well, we'll move forward then. So where do we go from here? Does Meepo know where to go?
Yes, it's through the back hallway. It's a rear entrance into the goblins' camp. Meepo,
All right.
you know of the way of which I speak. And Meepo goes, yeah. Good.
Let's go kill us some goblins.
Lead them on, and do not return until Caltrix is returned to us.
"Okay."
Yep.
And
You follow Meepo.
Nico looks at you guys and is like,
Okay, follow me. Did you guys need to rest?
No.
just kind of looks at you. Okay.
Yeah. Looking at the other two, I feel a bloodlust after our encounter with the goblins.
Okay, sweet.
And
Yeah, I want to kill some goblins. And I look over at Meepo and I'm like, if he can make it, we can.
Looking over at Flint, I thank him for invigorating our bloodlust for goblin brains in his obnoxious discussions with obnoxious goblins. Not obnoxious discussions, but reinvigorating obnoxious discussions from goblins.
Does
And reminding
Meepo have any weapons?
What's up?
Does Meepo have any weapons?
Yeah, he looks to have like a dagger at his side.
Well, awesome.
Okay, good.
Does he have any armor?
Mm,
He's got a bed
Nope.
pillow.
he does not have any armor on.
I yelled to someone on the guards, hey, can you help Meepo out and give him some armor and some shields so at least he can be like useful in battle?
They look over and they say,
Armor just protects your weakness.
I'll throw in some 5 silver for the.
they don't
the
like
guards
they
give
they
me-
look to be wearing like some ornamental stuff, but like not actual armor.
Does anyone have a shield?
Nope.
There's no shields. Okay.
Yeah.
I could give Meepo my shield, but then I won't have one.
Yes, you should give
Actually,
Meepo your
that's a bad
shield.
idea.
No.
All right, let's keep going.
You could give Meepo your bow.
I'll have a bow.
I'll give Meepo my short bow, so I don't have one right now.
I look over at Flint. So, do you even use your short bow?
Nope. I give him my short bow and my arrows.
I look over at Meepo and I'm like, do you know how to use that?
He just he aims his sights down the bow and he's like, I'm a crack shot.
Yeah, Meepo! Meepo number 1.
And I just look at him and I'm like, I try as hard as I can to keep a straight face. Like,
Uh,
Yeah, and he leads the way for you. And go ahead and reveal this. Reveal all this for you again.
I want nothing more than Meepo to survive.
And your shield then.
See, we're gonna
You
go
can't
ahead. And,
shoot a bow and carry a shield.
We'll put Meepo in front and make him open up the doors. Then Pickle will heal him when he dies, so he can keep leading us.
you would do that to Meepo?
yeah.
You'd have the range guy lead the party. I mean, I guess he technically has been so far, but
I tell Meepo to stay behind my shield and point the way.
okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and reel things to you.
I'm gonna continue to follow Meeple from behind.
Yeah, Meepo's like, yeah, right this way. And when he gets into the room, he points you towards this door here.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, as we go by, I try to look for like things in the pit that would be worth of any value. Like to me, like a bone of a dragon. That would be really cool.
A bone of a dragon?
Yeah, I want to just like pilfer it. Like a claw. That would be cool too. In this pit, as we go through it.
Yeah, give me a perception check really quick.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that was the 18?
Yep.
Yeah, you actually, it seems to be like just a bunch of ashes and charred bits of cobalt bones. You see, like, what looks to be like some broken weapons and whatnot. But deep in the ashes, you do find another jade figurine.
Ooh. I call it to Meepo and I go, how many dragon keepers were there before you? There seems to be a lot of dead kobold in here.
He counts on his claws and says, well, there were at least 3 before me.
Well, Meepo, I'm glad you survived. You seem like a good fellow.
Thank you. You're not half bad yourself.
I'm only half good.
Yeah. And he points you to this door. And let me see. And he opens it up for you. It seems to be unlocked.
I asked Meeple, like, are the goblins nearby?
Let's see.
I mean to do that.
He says, it should be 5 or 6 rooms away.
Okay.
And he just kind of looks at you guys expectantly.
All right, so. Oh, wow. New forward. I turned to Meepo and I go, Meepo, I won't lie. I wasn't sure if I trusted you. So we'll let you know our real names. This here is Pickle. My name is Flint, and this is Bear.
Why did you lie to Eustrel?
Well,
You like to
Eustrel
pretend
had
sometimes.
guards. He had a lot of people. We weren't sure if they liked dwarves or not at the time. So really, honestly, we were trying to make sure we were keeping our own hides alive. A lot more of you than there was of us.
Made nice, so of course we'll help.
I turn around and signal to Meepo, stay with me.
Yeah.
Don't let me walk into a trap.
What order do we want to go in, guys?
I figure you keep back. You and I look at you and Bear and say, hold the rear.
I'll hold 10 feet. I'll say 10 feet back of Baron. I keep my eye on things. Ryan seems engrossed.
Yeah, I'm
Good old-
checking the rooms. Okay.
I still have a torch at this point, by the way. Let me just make sure that's clear. I have a torch in one hand, and my my light hammer in another.
Okay. Cool. Ah,
I like that. That was good. I don't think Pickle noticed, but it was good.
Yeah, I only have one screen, so I can only look at the map or I can look at you guys.
oh, okay.
So Baron went on the same space as Meepo, and Brian let and moved him down. All right, Meepo, is there goblins on the side of that other door, the next door?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna ready a Eldritch Blast for anything that runs through that door. Pickle, what are you doing?
I am I'm basically
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything because everyone's in front of the
The
door.
invisible
Like,
hand of fate urges Pickle forward.
I ready my shield and a dodge action and go to open the door.
Already an attack action, if anything attacks. With my warhammer.
I'm not
With
doing
the
anything.
Rat Slayer.
I will shoot one of my allies if I at this point. If anything passes my allies and like runs straight through them somehow, I'm gonna ready an attack, but that's it. Like a light hammer attack. But I'm not throwing anything or shooting anything if it passes through the door.
Okay. Yeah, so you do open the door, though?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, there's a lot about this room, and I want to make sure
Yep, you're good.
Good news.
I had it all down. Okay. Dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty.
I enter the room
Okay.
and move to inspect and appreciate the fountain.
Yeah, a thin layer of scum coats the fountain's basin, but it is otherwise dry. Can you give me a perception check really fast? Yeah, see. Yeah, you don't notice too much else about the fountain. It just looks worn and dried away. However,
Go ahead.
see. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, there just seem to be like scuff marks on the ground and things like that.
Okay.
Scuff marks.
Yeah.
By the door or all over?
Just all over the floor.
I look at Meepo and go, "Hey, what's this fountain about?"
I don't know. Don't go
Don't
this
you
way
like
much. I just stay back in the dragon tending area.
I go up to the fountain to see if there's like a way to put like one of my jade figurines in it or anything, like anywhere like the one that I have that I took out of the pit.
Okay. Um. Yeah, give me a perception check real fast. An 8. Yeah, I mean you set the
Can I use my karma on
figurine.
that?
What's that?
Can I use my karma on that, or is it too late?
Your what? Your karma?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So roll 1d4.
Nice.
12. Awesome.
I'll take my karma away.
Yeah, you see like what looks to be some kind of inscription that's worn away on the front of the basin.
Description. It's not something I can understand.
It is written in Dwarven, but you can't make out what it says.
Is this like a perception based on stone? Because we should also get the Dwarven stone cunning trait to add.
Like
I do have history. I have history skill.
So I call over Baron and go, "Hey, I can't make this out, Baron. Do you? I see something here, but I don't understand it. Could you do me a favor and check it out?"
I didn't pay attention in class as much as Pickle did.
That's fair. Hey Pickle, you want to check this out? I know Ilmater. He's pretty good at guiding you along. You got some pretty good karma last time. Maybe check it out. See, do your typical blessing kind of stuff. See if we can figure something out with this guy, because I feel like this is important.
Looking at the unknown text ahead of me, it reminds me of the ancient scrolls found back at the Brotherhood's temple. And deeming this was necessary, I take the time to kneel down and pray to Ilmater.
Yeah.
Basically, Ilmater, guide my mind as I seek to decipher the mystery in front of me, so I may better serve you moving forwards.
Awesome.
What kind of roll do you want?
Give me a history roll.
Okay.
Plus the guidance was 2, right?
Yeah.
Roll 1d4.
And any history based on stone carving should also have the +2 stone cunning for.
Yeah.
And
Well, this
history
isn't
check.
particularly related to the stone. This is related to the text.
Okay.
You notice the text to be written in Draconic.
Oh, wait, didn't Meepo know Draconic? He was speaking it earlier.
Looks over at you and he says, "Yes, I can speak Draconic."
Can you read it?
Kinda.
Can you tell us what this says?
And he like squints his eyes, like starts mouthing words. And he goes, "It says, 'Let there be fire.'" And upon saying that,
Oh no.
you see a reddish liquid that begins to well from the diving dragon's mouth, slowly accumulating in
like
the
a
basin.
I run like a bitch.
Okay.
Out there. Pickle, do you do the same?
Pickle, you get this reddish liquid all over your feet.
Bending down, I taste it.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
Maybe add it to your rations.
Brian, I didn't hear what you last said.
I said it's very spicy.
Okay, so what else?
Like it like you almost feel as though like your lungs are burning.
Okay. Do
I
we
look.
have,
I
like,
look over. I look over to Baron and say, "Do you have a spare container?"
No. I only the one that I carry my water in, and I need that to survive.
Nah, you don't need water.
I'm just saying this could be fantastic on dinner tonight.
Do any of you have flasks or anything like that?
No.
I chose not to buy one. I was the only one buying shit. I got soap.
Shame not having flasks.
I thought
Do any of your kits give you like cups or anything along the sort?
No.
Vials?
I have.
Ask me,
What
hey,
he has-
Meepo, do you have a spare flask with you by any chance?
Big Bo doesn't drink.
So I say, hey, Meepo, Baron,
He's
and
7
Pickle.
years sober.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the kobolds and see if I can grab something that can cup this real quick.
Hmm.
You guys stay here. So
If you have a mess kit, you might have a cup.
Yeah, do you
I'm
have
gonna
a
run
cup?
back.
I don't have a.
No one
What is
has
an
no.
wait?
Wait,
What
you're
is an
gonna-
alm box?
An alm?
You just are you just going running back through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask them, hey, we'd like a cup or a flask of some sort. I'll buy it off you for a silver.
Yeah, hold on.
Look, you're heading the first guard room.
Yeah.
I holler after you. Stop at the
I
first guard
holler-
room.
By the way, I'm hollering as I'm running through. I'm hollering the performance that I
Yeah,
deserve.
give me a performance check.
Sure.
Yeah. That works just fine.
So I'm like yelling and then I scream, "Hey guards, I need a flask. I'll buy it off of anyone. The first person to come here for a silver." Does anyone offer?
Let's see. Let's take a look. Suddenly, I can't find it.
How much is it? I think it's way less than.
Oh, yeah. Here, one of the guards. I'll just reveal this to you really quick.
Sure.
One of the guards over here motions you over here.
Sure.
And these two just kind of stand here. The third one goes off, opens this door, goes in the room. You hear a little bit of rummaging around, and then he comes back out and has a flask in hand for you.
Perfect. All right, and I give him a silver, and he gives it to me.
Cool. Yeah. Remove 1 silver from your inventory and add a flask to it.
Excellent.
And I run back screaming the same phrase.
Okay.
All right, and I as
Yeah.
I get to the room,
Unseen to you, they're just shaking their heads like foolish dwarfs.
I use the flask and I pick up some of the liquid.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna put a flask full of spicy liquid.
Right. Do you have Arcana?
I do not.
Yeah, you managed to bottle it.
Woohoo!
Cool. And then I scream to Meepo, "All right, let's go forward." Let's do the same thing we did last time. Let's push on.
In the meantime, I've soaked a cloth in the red liquid.
Soak a cloth in it?
I have a cloth, a scrap of cloth,
Yeah.
that I'm going to hang up. I just dip it in the red liquid and I hang it on my shield next to my holy symbol.
Okay.
You can poke it in some people's
Yeah.
eyes. Blind them.
Cool. Let's see. I think at this point, we're kind of arriving at a station where I'm ready to transfer you guys over to the next map. So how about we take a little break?
Yeah.
That sound good. I also need to rest my vocal cords. Those goblins were something fierce.
Cracking me
How much of a break? How much of a break?
You want to say 5 minutes?
Is that okay, Byron? What do you need?
When's the next break?
Are we going to have another break?
I don't know. I'm trying to decide what, because there's so much good food around me. I wanted to pre-order food for pickup, but we just kind of ran up on it. So.
Yeah. Hey, Byron, go get food.
Yeah, get food.
Go ahead.
Hungry gamers aren't happy gamers.
Exactly. Yeah, go get some food.
So, like, I cannot complain
Yeah.
about you eating.
Y'all just move me and do what I would do. I'll be back in like a couple.
Okay. I'll move Pickle. It sounds like a great decision.
Pickle!